everyone, welcome to my channel, Extraordinary Danielle if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Today I'm really excited. I just got home from work and I have to leave again in a couple minutes, but I wanted to sit down really quickly and do a true unboxing video for you because I cannot wait to open this item. And like I said, I just got home and I do want to unbox it for you on camera. I have not seen this item in person. It is a vintage Louis Vuitton handbag. I am so excited about this item, and there is a little bit of a backstory to this, so I will share that with you as well. But if you want to see this unboxing of this vintage Louis Vuitton item, then stick around because I'm going to share that with you right now. So in order to avoid keeping you in suspense, and because I personally am so excited to see this item, I'm going to go ahead and do the unboxing right now so we don't have to wait, so we can see it right away. And then I will share my thoughts about this item and the story kind of behind it and why I decided to purchase this item. So the item that I picked up did come from Mercari, which is a reseller platform. I am a reseller on Poshmark and Mercari myself, and I did do a video a while back on my channel on buying pre-loved luxury items from sites such as Poshmark and Mercari. I talked about how to save money doing it and how to make sure that you're buying authentic items and buying them safely. I will link that video above and below in case you haven't seen it and you aren't interested in checking that out. And I do believe, I think I did unbox a Chanel item in that video. I don't exactly remember everything I talked about in that video, but I do think I shared an unboxing as well. But in any case, because I am a reseller on these platforms and I know the questions to ask and I do know how these platforms authenticate luxury items, I feel comfortable personally to go ahead and buy certain items on these platforms. But enough about that. Watch my other video if you are curious on my thoughts and how to buy luxury items pre-loved. Let's go ahead and open this box. So here's the box that it came in. I did take off my shipping information and I opened the side of the box so that I could easily pull the item out for you. Oh, this is very, very nice. So let me set the box down. Let me make sure there's nothing else in the box, which there isn't. So this is how the item came packaged to me. I can already tell from looking at the packaging and the way the item was in the box that this particular seller is a very seasoned reseller. Now, one of the reasons I was really excited about this bag is because it was listed as a brand new bag, and for this particular bag, being that it is vintage, it's very hard, I think, to find brand new. A lot of these other bags that I was seeing online really looked kind of worse for the wear, and you'll see why in a minute. But here's the packaging. And I like what she did with this packaging, just putting that little bit of string around the packaging with that little thank you card makes it look a little bit more appealing and a little bit more professional, and it makes it a little bit more fun to open, so that's a really nice touch. Here is the dust bag, and I can already tell it's a fairly sizable item, which I am excited about. Oh my gosh, this is in brand new, pristine condition. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, let me bring the bag a little closer to the screen so you can see the details of the bag up close. So this is the bag I purchased, and I don't remember the exact name of the bag, but I will put the exact name of the bag on the screen for you in case you are interested. But you can see that it has a really nice shoulder strap here. And then as you can see, it's a really sizable bag. You can see the really bright, beautiful gold hardware. And on the front, you can see that it has a front zip. And these two front pockets are actually functional pockets. So you just press this in and slide it up, and they're little front pockets that do actually open. Those would be really nice pockets to keep business cards or rewards cards in. And you can really see how pristine this hardware is. This bag has never been used. It's totally gorgeous. You can see on the back there are no pockets. And then when you open it up, it's got this beautiful mustard colored lining inside. It's just gorgeous. And it's just got one open slip pocket on the back. The tag says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And this is a beautiful, pristine bag. And like I said, this bag was never used. Wow, I have to say, I definitely feel like I made a fantastic choice. I'm so excited to have this bag in my collection. It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I am going to spray the Vachetta leather with Apple Guard, and I am really going to aim to get a lot of use out of this bag. Sometimes when I buy bags that are more expensive or limited edition or really hard to find, I tend to shy away from using them. Let me know in the comments below if you do that too. Sometimes I have this problem because I just get kind of anxious or nervous, but I really do want to use this beautiful bag. And it is a bigger bag, but because the fabric is denim, I can tell it's going to be super lightweight and really comfortable and easy to carry. I have veered more towards mini bags recently in the last probably 2 years, just because that's kind of been the trend and I really like it. I like being a little bit more minimal in what I carry, and I don't like carrying really heavy handbags. However, I think that bigger bags are kind of on the rise in popularity, and like I said, because this is denim, I think it's going to be really lightweight and easy to carry. So now for the backstory behind why I purchased this bag. So I had been on the hunt for a really long time for a really nice, good luxury denim handbag. I wear a ton of denim. If you don't know, I am a personal trainer by trade, so I'm in gym clothes a lot. My style is very casual. I don't dress up a lot. When I'm not in like leggings and gym wear, I'm typically in jeans and a sweatshirt. So I really felt like having a good denim handbag would be a fantastic addition to my handbag collection and something that I'd really get a lot of use out of. Now, I had mentioned in a previous video a while back, probably more than one, that I had pre-ordered a denim bag from Saint Laurent that I was super excited about, and I had lusted after this bag for a long time. And I had mentioned that I'd never pre-ordered a handbag, so we would see how this was gonna go. And this was probably honestly like 8 months ago, and this is part of the reason I was really nervous about this process. And I really fell in love with this bag. I don't have the bag, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but I will put a picture of this Saint Laurent denim bag that I was really lusting after. I'll put the name of the bag on the screen, and I'll pop a picture of this bag on the screen. Now, I didn't end up getting that handbag, but rather I got this one because, like I said, I had pre-ordered it, and when you pre-order, they take all your information, but they also take your money. So I had pre-ordered it from Neiman Marcus, and it was gonna be like, initially like I think 5 or 6 months. But then as time went on, I would get emails and it would say there's been a change to your order, and the order just kept getting pushed out further and further, and it would say like, let us know if you want the item or else we'll cancel it. And I always said, I'll wait, because I really wanted the item. I just felt like this denim bag was so beautiful and I really wanted it. But then I got an email recently. I was supposed to get this bag delivered on September 9th, but about probably 2 weeks ago I got an email saying that there's been a change to my order, and basically that the order had been permanently back ordered. Now, I don't even know what that means, but it kind of sounds like I'm not getting the bag. So I called Neiman Marcus and they're like, well, we don't know when we're gonna get it. The manufacturer just said they don't have it and they don't know when they can ship it. So in my frustration, I said, never mind, I don't want it, cancel my order. Because I also wanted my money back, because I was like just feeling super frustrated. I'd waited all this time. I really wanted a denim bag to use this past summer, but obviously that didn't happen. I did get a really cute Coach denim Marley bag, and I have talked about that bag on my channel. I think that is a fantastic contemporary designer denim bag if you are on the hunt for a denim bag but you don't want to spend luxury money. I really did enjoy that this summer, and I still plan to use that bag, but I just had my heart set on this Saint Laurent denim bag. So anyway, I did that, but then the more I started researching the bag and really giving it some thought, and I initially looked elsewhere. I had heard that it was at Saks, and I had heard that it was at Nordstrom, but literally I would get the email that it was there, and within minutes it would sell out. So I'd be at work and I couldn't buy it because I was working with a client and it would sell out. And as I started thinking about this bag a little bit more, I realized a couple things. One thing that I really thought of and realized was that I had owned a Saint Laurent Toy Lulu bag in the past, and I really liked it. However, I found it to be really tiny, and it really didn't fit very much at all. And the denim bag that I purchased was that same size. I did think that because the material was denim, it might have a little bit more give to it, but I knew that it was going to be relatively small. The second thing that I had thought about, and people had talked about in YouTube videos and on social media, was that sometimes the corners of this bag, so if you can kind of see, they can kind of have a tendency to flap up or just kind of stick out, and I thought that could get a little bit worse over time. And I thought because of the shape and the material of this particular bag, it may not wear very well over time because it's kind of a semi-structured bag in a sense, and I thought that it could end up being a little bit worse for wear. And I kind of had some feelings that the size of it may not end up serving me very well because I thought it's probably going to end up being really, really small. So although I still really like the look of it, and I think it's a very elegant looking denim bag, and that's one thing that I really liked about it. The other thing that did kind of put me off the more I thought about it was the price. This particular bag was over $1,700 with tax. I think it was like $1,723 or something like that. And on the resale market, these bags, not even brand new, sometimes are going for anywhere between $2,200 to $2,300. And to be honest, I am not willing to pay that for a denim bag. I just do not want to pay that for denim material. I wasn't willing to pay that, and very rarely am I willing to pay over retail for any bag. That's not something that I want to do. That's not something typically that I will do. So I kind of decided at that point, I'm going to move on from this and I'm going to look for something else. Now, before I discovered the Saint Laurent denim bag, I was looking at the Louis Vuitton Speedy in the denim material. But again, like I said, a lot of the bags that I saw online, because it is a vintage bag, were kind of worse for wear. And a lot of times, as you know, with Louis Vuitton bags that have vachetta, if it's not well taken care of or if it's really, really old, it can start to look pretty beat up and pretty bad, and I just didn't want that. And I was thinking, okay, that's going to be primarily like a hand carry bag or a crook of the arm bag, and I don't really mind that because I do really like top handle bags. But then I did start to think, okay, if I want the option to wear it on the shoulder or wear it another way, I really don't have that. And funny thing about this particular bag I purchased, initially I didn't look closely enough and I didn't realize that it was a shoulder bag. And I asked the seller, what's the difference between this bag and the Denim Speedy? And that's when she told me that this bag was a shoulder bag. And it's got more of a slouchy silhouette at the bottom, and I think that's why it's called the baggy bag. And I just actually really like that this is a shoulder carry bag. I really like this. And I think that it's gonna really serve me well. And as you can see, it's a lot more roomy than the Saint Laurent bag that I was gonna purchase is. It has a lot more room. I think it's gonna be a lot more practical. And I just think I'm gonna get a lot more wear out of this bag. So I did go back and forth with the seller quite a bit. I asked her a lot of questions. It was substantially less expensive than the Saint Laurent bag. I won't say that I feel that I got the most fantastic deal because it still was over $1,000. However, for the condition, being that it's a vintage bag and it was literally brand new and had never been worn, and in looking at the bag, I can certainly tell that the seller was being completely truthful because it is pristine. There isn't a scratch on the hardware. It's perfection. So I think that because of the condition of the bag, and the seller was super professional, really nice, and very responsive, I felt very comfortable purchasing this bag from her. And that was a price point that I was willing to pay for this bag because I think this is going to be a really good collectible bag and just something, like I said, that I'll really use and I'll really enjoy having in my collection. So I don't regret that I didn't wait for the Denim Lulu bag, and it does keep popping up from time to time. You can occasionally find it at Saks, occasionally find it at Nordstrom's, but again, as soon as it pops up, within minutes it's sold out. So I do enjoy the chase. That is one thing that really does get an adrenaline junkie like me going, is the chase and trying to get a hard to get bag. But in this case, I just ended up getting really annoyed, and I'm actually really glad I did, because if I had not had that experience, I would not have gotten my hands on this gem right here, and I could not be more thrilled. I had a fantastic buying experience with this seller. I think that she is fantastic. I'm so happy I got this bag from her. It's beautiful. It's everything I could have wanted and hoped for. So anyway, this is the vintage Louis Vuitton denim bag that I purchased, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. So you guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of vintage bags. I am personally really into vintage right now. I love vintage. I have bought a couple other vintage pieces, which I do plan to share with you on my channel. So make sure and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell button so you never miss any future uploads on my channel. I'd love to have you join the Extraordinary Danielle family. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know if you like luxury handbags that are made of other materials besides just canvas and leather. I do sometimes. There's certain materials that I won't buy, but denim is definitely one that I will, but I think that I'm good now. I have my Coach Marley denim bag, and I have this one, and I think that's good. I don't really think that I have a desire to purchase any other bags in denim, so I would love to hear from you though. And again, thank you so much for watching this video today and sharing in my excitement in unboxing this vintage item from Louis Vuitton. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching today, and remember, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself, and confidence is the most important accessory that you can wear.